Check it out.
Tes.
What the hell?
Tes. 1, 2, 3, tes. 1, 2, 3.
Shit.
4, 5, 6.
Can't we just report this one in and go? Come on, man. You know we can't just leave this be.
Cek sono. Kira kita ini nggak ada dengung-dengungan nih. Jadi normal suaranya.
In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end with a guilty verdict. That makes the odds for a defense lawyer to get an acquittal about 10,000 to 1. But I beat those odds on a murder case. It's a hell of an achievement. Unfortunately, it came with a price. The death of an innocent woman. The shadows of truth escape the courtroom, and when they do, someone has to drag them back into the light. The reality is, the law is neither as perfect or as fair as it's supposed to be. So I've made it my job to give those without a voice a chance to be heard.
Dia ini di tempatnya masih di Kamurocho sih.
Hey, Talk.
What?
Man,
Ada temen yang selalu mengikuti semua
how about you hit me
misi-misi
with some
kuliah.
trivia then? That would pass the time. Come on, man. You never know how long this stakeout's gonna last. Even Keiko-chan's losing her mind.
I'm sure
Yang
she
nulis
is.
Keiko.
Give me a sec to come up with a zinger, okay?
Okay, sure. You think up a tough question, and I just leave you to your thoughts. Wait a damn minute! How does that even solve this problem then, man?
Dia seorang detektif
Kaito-san?
untuk
I don't
menyelidiki
think I'm
kasus
really in the mood for
pembunuhan.
trivia at the moment.
Okay, fine. We gotta spice this up somehow. So, Keiko-chan, this internet boy, how'd you end up on the raw end of a scam like this?
How is this spicing things up? Besides, we don't even know for sure if it was a scam yet, right?
Exactly. Kaito-san here is just jumping to conclusions.
Nampaknya ada
It'll
perubahan
be fine,
dari
Keiko-san. Don't worry.
si Keiko.
At Yagami Detective Agency, we make sure our clients' hearts are at the heart of our business.
That's so great to hear.
Ini
I
seperti
know I hired
perubahan
just the
dari
right people.
sorry,
Damn straight.
si Keiko.
Sunshine and rainbows with us.
Kosuke-kun did say he always eats fast food for lunch.
Kok kenapa nih?
Yeah.
Gusuk-gusuk.
But after 20 minutes, I think you'd be done by now.
I don't know. He always makes me worry, even his eating habits.
Say, Keiko-chan,
Green screen nih kali
how'd
ya?
a sweet
Green
girl
screen.
like you get roped in by
Pengaruh
some
juga
dude
gak
off
sih?
the net, huh?
I wouldn't call it that
Kalau
at all.
green screen sih nggak kayak
Would you
gini.
believe me if I said we took it slow at first? I'd say his patience
Ini
paid
jadi
off.
kayak bercak-bercak
Maybe it's
gitu
hard
sih.
for you to see, but he is a caring
Ini
guy.
bukan dari kamera, ini
So he
dari
dragged you to the shadiest dive in Kamurocho. Calls it a date.
masking.
He was just trying to impress me. He couldn't have known what
Ya
would
langsung
happen.
aja kita
Then he sticks
makanya
his own girl with the bill?
percakapan
Dickhead
dari
doesn't
Keiko nih
begin to
Keiko.
describe.
I mean, he is still in college. And besides, he said if we didn't pay, they'd call the Yakuza to collect.
So they bled you out of 800 grand, 400 still to go, with a total of 1.2 mil. It'd be practically impossible to pay all that in one lump sum.
Exactly. That's where Kosuke-kun's idea came in. He said I could make some easy money working one of those clubs.
Yeah, I'll bet he did. Did he say anything about working with those Yakuza from the start? Guy meets girl, they go out, he racks up a tab. Next thing you know, she's on the market to pay it off. Same shit, different day in this town.
Now you're just jumping to conclusions.
Semuanya.
Besides, a business taking advantage of people like that would have gotten shut down in no time, right?
Afraid not. Some lines the law just can't cross until it's too late. But I do owe you some credit for turning to a man like Genda-sensei. He's been defending the city a long time now, and his team's rock solid.
Yeah, when things get too dirty for them.
Dan kita
Good for
skip
you, I
aja
guess.
sih,
Listen,
cepet ya.
until you...
Oh, that's not
Biar
speak.
mempersingkat waktu juga dan permainan kita untuk menamatkan game.
Kosuke-kun.
We're gonna need to follow.
Lost Judgement.
You two stay here. Hopefully we'll get this all cleared up.
About time we saw some action. Careful out there, Tuck.
Hey, Doc, you read me? You gonna be okay tailing this guy? Or do you need to detect
Trail Kosuke. Oke, kita suruh buntutin
Kaito-san,
Kosuke.
please. I could tail him in my sleep.
Dan adalah
The manual says to
dari
keep your
misi
eyes
utamanya,
open,
guys.
actually.
Be careful here.
Oke, kita buntutin Kosuke. Di sini ada titik poinnya guys ya. Apakah kita ketahuan di sini? Enggak. Artinya dia ingin bertemu seseorang guys. Apakah dia curiga dengan kita? Acting casual. Kita harus berakting di depan si Kosuke guys, seperti guys. Ini segitiga, tahan segitiga. Oke. Oh, ini seperti pengalihan guys, biar nggak dicurigain sama si Kosuke guys. Oke, Kosuke ini udah kabur sih guys, kita harus gak kejar guys. Tapi juga jangan terlalu dekat ya, ya Kosuke tidak mencurigai kita kalau kita sedang mengikutinya. Kita ada poin lagi di sini. Tetap menjaga jarak. Kosuke ternyata bertemu dengan seorang perempuan guys. Next.
Kaito-san, I made contact with a new face. I'm gonna get a shot as evidence.
Good call.
Oke, di sini kayaknya kita disuruh untuk memoto Kosuke dan si wanita tersebut guys. Kotak untuk persiapan kamera, fokus. Kita zoom kali, zoom. Kontrol kamera, fokus. Kosuke. Oh sebentar guys, kayak ini kita rubah dulu deh, kita rubah dulu. Kita rubah dulu guys posisi kan orangnya, kita ganti posisi dulu. Dan jangan di situ dulu sih. Bentar kita rubah yang overlay-nya dulu. Sebentar guys. Kita ubah overlay-nya dulu. Karena itu ngalingin dari oke, bagus sih. Kita rubah Kosuke. X zoom R2. Tunggu dia tersenyum baru kita foto, guys. Kita tunggu saja sampai posisi dia tersenyum berdua, langsung kita foto menekan tombol X.
Now.
Oke, dapat kita di sini fotonya, guys. Misi selesai. Kita mengirim foto ini ke
Kaito-san,
Kaito-san.
to set that photo to the phone.
Yeah, I see it. It's a
Yang
perfect
Kaito juga
shot.
udah melihat.
Stuff.
It's gonna get a trend for you.
Oke, kita lanjutkan saja ke
Man, I haven't seen you in forever, Sakura-chan.
It's because you barely show up to the club events, Kosuke-senpai. I probably wouldn't have seen you today either if I hadn't mistaken someone else for you.
Sorry, I've just been so busy. I know, I gotta make time for the club.
udah gak pecah-pecah ya. Ini enak banget jadinya lihatnya, guys. Coba kita main lagi.
I know you've got a busy schedule,
Wah, pecah banget
but it's not.
jadinya.
The same without you, senpai. A lot of girls quit because you stopped showing up, you know.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Sini.
Guess I better make some effort, huh?
Yeah, that'd be great. But senpai, while we're on the subject,
Yeah?
I hope you won't do anything that'll get those girls' hopes up either. I don't know if you know this, but the girls had a few big fights actually. All that anger could boil over in your direction at any time is all I'm saying.
Yeah? Wouldn't want that. I'll be careful.
Ini kita skip
Well,
dulu cepet-cepet ya. Tetap membuntuti si Kosuke, guys. Oke, si Kosuke ini dia informan yang bakal memberikan petunjuk kita tentang kasus pembunuhan. Oh shit. Sekali lagi kita melakukan acting ketika dia melihat kita lagi, guys.
I lock the door?
Guess it's okay.
Jadi pura melihat tali sepatu. Oke, si Kosuke udah tuh. Oh, dia lari, guys. Kita kejar. Oh, si Kosuke. Oh, itu dia. Ush. Hampir aja, guys. Hampir aja itu ketemu. Karena ini acting visualnya itu terbatas, guys. Jadi kita bisa selalu menggunakan acting
These
visual.
directions are terrible.
Probably nothing.
Enggak, habis. Oh shit, man. Buru.
Too close.
Oh shit, man. Masuk. Ah, ketahuan.
Damn it.
Enggak perlu guys, percobaan pertama. Again.
Man, I haven't seen...
I know. Yeah, that. I hope I don't know that.
Yeah, well...
Oke, di sini udah refresh lagi untuk skill acting casualnya. Oke, kita jangan sampai lupa bahwa si Kosuke bakal turun lagi. Oke, kita naik ke atas guys, agar minimalisir semakin skill visual kita. Langsung kita di toko daging. Ini kita juga gak boleh terlalu jauh dulu buat detik tersebut.
Must be my imagination.
Dia lari. Let's go. Ini sedang menghubungi seseorang, dan di sana ada anggota geng Yakuza ya.
Hey, wait a sec. That's Yagami. He's the detective who reported Aniki's affair to his old lady.
Yeah, fuck that guy! Aniki got so pissed he took it out on us! Still fucking sore about it!
Let's go, kita tarung guys.
Yo, Yagami! Just your luck to be passing by us today. You're a
Oke,
dead man,
5
bro!
versus 1.
Man, this neighborhood never changes, does it?
Kita keluarin jurus tendangan kaki 1000 guys. Oke, di sini ada guidance. Cukup dengan spam X aja guys, dan X tekan L1 itu untuk skydancer dengan kaki 1000. Tetap kena 9 kali guys. Kita ikutin tutorial di sini. Tekan 1 sebanyak 5 kali. Oke, 1 untuk bertahan. Sini kita disuruh bertahan dulu sebanyak 3 kali. 2, oke, 1 lagi. Oke, berhasil. Sekarang kita lanjut ke X. Langsung bersatu efek. Landong langsung hindar. Lagi kita bisa untuk menghindar lagi guys. Sekarang kayaknya udah nggak ada tutorial lagi, kita bisa membunuh mereka semua guys. Versus 5 itu sangat mudah bertakwai guys. Takwai atau si Yagami, ini masih EZ sih sebenarnya. Kayaknya kita terlalu fokus berantem sampai Yagami ini kehilangan jejak si Kosuke guys. Nah itu dia, masih kelihatan ternyata.
Oh yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll stop by the Popo.
Itu sepertinya disuruh moto dia lagi guys, mengambil gambar. Turun kamera, kontrol kamera. Sampai dimasuk ke Popo guys. Popo itu adalah sebuah toko makan makanan guys,
Oh, crap, I don't have it.
seperti supermarket. Popo di sini seperti supermarket guys, yang jual makan makanan. Ya bener aja dia masuk ke Popo guys.
Oh, hell.
Dan dia sedang ke ATM. Kita keluarkan kamera, nah kita foto. Salah, berarti kita salah mengambil sudut kamera guys. Kita foto sampai dia menggunakan ATM, tapi next zoom. Belum dapat. Jadi kita gagal untuk mengambil gambar di sana guys, karena kalingan orang ya tadi. Di sisi ini tuh kalingan orang.
Dad, give me your status. What's Tosuke up to?
Not a whole lot right now. He's just wandering around town. Pretty much killing time like your average college student.
Any idea where he's
Kosuke
headed?
ini masih berkeliling aja guys.
Good question. Actually, he just ducked
Dia
into a
sudah
building.
mulai
I'm going
masuk
after
ke
him.
dalam gedung, masuk ke sebuah apartemen.
Hey, buddy. You new here? You can't just go waltzing in.
And why not?
Because I said so, that's why. Now beat it.
Kita di sini dihadang, nggak boleh masuk sembarangan.
Hey, didn't I tell you to leave?
Isn't that a
Don't
little...
make... Well, there's nothing...
There's definitely more to...
Kosuke bersembunyi sesuatu ini untuk menemukan. Oh, kita harus mencari jalan bersembunyi guys untuk masuk ke dalam gedung. Filter 2 look at it. Oh, kita di sini cari clue untuk menemukan jalan keluar. Coba lewat sini, bukan.
What the?
Lewat sini bukan juga. Lewat sini mungkin. Oh, udah benar dapat kita di sini.
Hey, no way that's gonna work.
Oh, ternyata kita harus lewat sini guys. Sini ada sisi jendela yang bolong kebuka. Oh, betul. Kita cari jalan untuk naik ke atas. Ini kemungkinan di sini. Kita masuk ke sini dulu guys.
What the?
Wait, udah ketemu. Menahan kaki guys di sini. di sini?
Hey.
Nah, tidak. Oke, udah dapat. Kita sudah menemukan cara untuk naik, guys, melewati samping gedung. Menaiki AC lalu ke parkour. Kita akan parkour di sini, guys. Oke, ini kita pendek-pendek saja, guys. Mana lagi kita naik ke atas?
Yo, Top. You hanging in there, buddy?
Kinda hit a wall here.
What's
Di
that
sini kayak
supposed to mean?
ada stamina nya.
You didn't lose the guy, did you?
Look, my hands are tied right now. Everything's under control.
Terus turun balik. Ya ini. Ada kucing ini kayaknya biasanya dia ada subquest ya, guys. Sedikit achievement biasa dari kucing-kucing itu. Kita berhasil masuk ke gedung di lantai 3 kayak lantai 3.
Oh, hey guys. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey, who's this clown?
Ini
First time I've ever
satu
seen it.
badut, guys.
Oh,
Ini
you see,
badut.
I'm Kosuke's
Ini belum
guest.
tahu
Guess I
isinya
took a
badut.
wrong turn somewhere.
Who the hell's
Teman kita
Kosuke?
kasih tahu,
Ah,
guys.
that's a kid who keeps hanging around.
Wait, then he'd be on the
Here,
fifth.
take the stairs.
Tom,
Before you go,
sorry.
there won't. Now who the hell up?
Tell me.
We're not telling you
Go,
shit.
go. Di sini kita ada 3 kristal, yaitu dengan keahlian tangan si Adam. Kotak harus ketiga, kotak harus ketiga sebanyak 3 kali, guys. Serang dengan kotak harus ketiga tekan. Seperti charge ya. Sekarang ini menggunakan teknik charge. Kita tangkap musuhnya. Tangkap musuhnya. Lempar banyak kena kali. Dua kita sudah lakukan. Empat, satu lagi. Yang bagus dari game ini itu ketika efektifnya itu tuh ada action, guys. Itu yang paling bagus ya menurut gue. Nanti kita akan tunjukin ya action-nya, guys ya. Ini sini kita harus menggunakan senjata, guys, untuk melawan si bandit-bandit ini. Dia berani keroyokan, guys ya. Kita tetap di sini, kita akan menang, guys. Nah, kita gunakan menggunakan exception itu di gambar style itu ada kayak apa ya?
Top, you good? What's going on?
I'm still in that building with Kosuke.
Feel
Had a little run-in with some watchdogs.
dulu.
And apparently, Kosuke's no stranger. Right now, he's in their tatami room.
Oh,
Bar,
he is,
iya,
huh?
bar.
What do you think he's up to?
Well, a betting man would say he's gambling.
Tiap
It is a
stylenya tuh ada
members-only
barang
room.
yang bisa
Posted
kita
on every
gunakan
corner.
untuk
I'm telling you now,
X-action.
the tatami room ain't no tea shop.
Huh.
You got questions?
I said we have an intruder. I don't know how he got in.
Say what? What happened? Tell me, we're seeing this
Yeah,
kid.
but let's give him the bet innocent until proven.
Well,
Believe me, I do.
Jadi langsung lanjut ke kita 5 dengan cara mendik-mendik, guys. Let's upstairs with the thing spot. Oh, kita nggak boleh sampai ketahuan. Buka pintu. Di sini kita nggak boleh sampai ketahuan, guys. Ingat, harus pelan-pelan. Jangan sampai posisi kita ketahuan, karena bisa gagal, guys. Terus ketiga ada
Yo, got a minute? I heard we got an intruder in here. Let the others know for me.
Yeah, okay.
slot sini. Ada suara orang tidur nih. Oh, jadi kayak dia tidur, nggak akan ketahuan kita lewat, guys. Jadi kita lewat aja tanpa sini. Dan pakai pintu kekunci, guys. Kita butuh lockpick atau kunci, guys. Jadi biasanya si Yagami ini pakai lockpick ya. Apa sih namanya tuh, kayak jarum pentul gitu deh, untuk membuka pintu. Ternyata kita menemukan kunci di meja ini, guys. Kita lanjut saja, kita buka pintunya. Oke, kita menuju ke lantai selanjutnya, guys. Nah, lumayan dapat stamina X itu buat isi darah, macam pot potion. Nampaknya dikunci lagi. Nah, ini spesialis si Yagami, guys. Buka kunci menggunakan peniti, guys. Spesialisnya, guys. Nah,
Nice.
terus pelan-pelan ya, kalau sampai kelewat sedikit atau kurang sedikit itu bakal dari awal lagi, guys. Bukan. Itu tatami room, tapi ada dia ngalingin di depan pintu, guys. Sepertinya kita lurking di sini, guys, memancing dia supaya, nah kan, kita lempar koin ke sana sehingga dia agak bergerak maju. Nah, ketika dia maju kita bisa masuk, guys. Oke, langsung. Oh, nggak bisa, guys. Jangan terlalu lama take down. Oke, ternyata kita membunuh dia secara diam-diam, guys. Oh, tidak membunuh, ternyata membuat pingsan doang di sini. Membuat pingsan aja, guys. Lumayan dirty cloth untuk membuat sesuatu, guys, nantinya. sampai ke tatami room dimana Kosuke berada, guys.
Hey, don't just stand there. Shut the door already.
Oh, Kosuke sedang bermain dadu, guys.
Come on, I had you! Ah, why does this always happen?
Jangan ditiru, guys.
Come on, folks. Who wants another round? Everyone place their bets? Now or never. You know you're on a losing streak, Kosuke. Why not be a good little boy and go home?
Are you kidding? I was just getting warmed up.
Huh? Didn't know you were such
Ini
a high
Kosuke
roller.
memancing
Where you
Kosuke bahwa
getting all
Kosuke
that
ini udah
cash from anyway?
terlalu banyak kalah, guys.
Can't say too much about it, but I got me a pretty good hustle. Jeez, go ahead and tell the whole room.
Hey, keep it.
Ya, kita tunggu saja di sini apa yang dilakukan Kosuke selanjutnya. Ya, tadi sudah keluar ya. Pakai dia kalah, guys. Kalah lagi. Ini pergi.
Alright, Kaito-san, you called it. Kosuke-kun just blew all his earnings on Shohan.
Huh. Told ya. So, what do you say we do? As I say, we cut to the chase and have us a little... Good. I'll bring the car around.
Hey man, hold up a sec. I think you dropped something.
Ini sih awalnya hampir sama kayak
I've got my phone on me.
Judgement
What
ya.
I lose?
Bermulai dengan
Well, it could be any number
orang.
of things, to tell you the truth. Maybe your conscience, or even your integrity. You feel like you might have left those somewhere?
Huh? What's your freaking problem?
Does scamming a young lady ring any bells for
Yang
you?
di awal
You've
itu
been working with a crooked bar to make her foot a 1.2 million yen bill.
What in the hell are you even talking about, dude?
Have you
Ini
conned
udah
so
lumayan
many
lupa
girls you
juga
can't
sih
even
ya.
keep the
Dia
scam
lama
straight
banget,
anymore?
guys.
You better back
Nama
off
tim
me.
Judgement udah lama
I've
banget.
got the full support of the Tojo clan on this thing,
Udah
man.
lupa.
Still think it's
Udah
wise to
lumayan
talk
lupa
shit?
juga.
Tojo clan? You mean the Yakuza?
Pissing yourself yet? You're about to be real sorry, asshole!
The Tojo clan thugs got disbanded ages ago. If name-dropping a long-dead gang was supposed to scare me, I'm not very impressed.
Son of a... Let's fucking go!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. That excuse for a punch told me all I need to know.
Fuck you, man! That last one was just a warning shot. No more chances. The gloves are coming off right now, bro, and you're gonna get fucked up!
I hear you, kid. So, I can take the gloves off too, right?
Ya, tadi ngajakin 1 lawan 1, guys. Oke, kita ladenin.
Fuck? You for real right now? I pump iron at the gym once a week, my man.
Oh, ada sedang menyelamatkan diri, guys.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Shit, boy. Sini jurus-jurusnya belum keluar semua, guys. Nanti kalau udah buka semua, wah itu keren banget, guys. Bener, itu mungkin candu dari game Judgement ini, guys. Lebih acting itu benar-benar mantep sih.
Hey, Yoshiro-san! Over here! Please, you gotta help me.
Oh, dulu minta bantuan dari
Kosuke, what
kuda lagi,
happened?
guys.
This guy giving you trouble?
He just started wailing on me all of a sudden.
He did. Well, what's your problem? This gentleman you're harassing is my client.
Client? That a tatami room term for
Bakal cuma
gambling
berempat
addict?
kalian, guys.
Gambling.
Itu
Who
mudah.
told you about the tatami room? People only get in through me. And I sure as hell don't know you.
Look,
Udah
Too late,
celana
asshole.
cincong.
You just signed up for a beating!
Dan banyak cincong kalian, guys. Di sini udah kena untuk bos dari style tersebut, guys. Oh, 5 orang. Masih EZ buat Yakuza. Ya kak, saya Yoga. Itu kan ini masih enak tuh. Makan tuh dengkul. Ayo sini. Ayo sini aja. Itu aja cuman ini habis guys. Nah itu setelan itu gimana guys? Setelan tembok bisa ada. Aku buka aja nanti. Kita buka-bukaan semua guys.
Now you're really asking for it.
Oke, sini kita mengejar si Kosuke guys. Kita fokus terhadap apa yang ada di depan kita guys. Karena bisa menghambat untuk mengejar Kosuke ini guys. Tadi ada item kiri, oke. Kanan, kiri, sandung, kanan, kiri, lompat. Item lumayan. Kiri lagi, kanan salah guys. Nah seperti itu yang kalau kita kurang fokus itu bisa menghambat. Lompat, bukan lompat, sliding. Kiri. Nah itu kita nge-slide itu karena dilempar sesuatu ya masih yang kita kejar ini guys. Kena.
Come on, Kosuke-kun.
Come on, Kosuke, ngapain lari?
You can't help yourself, can you, Tom? For being a lawyer, you sure like to settle things with your fists.
A lawyer? How the fuck are you a lawyer?
Yagami-san, you're not really a detective?
I'm a detective, all right. As for the badge, I still have a license to practice, so I hold on to it.
Is it safe to assume then you used to work at Genda Law?
Yep. Hit the nail on the head, actually. These days, he hands off the gigs that are better suited for detectives, like him.
Now it's making a little more sense.
Did you catch all that, Kosuke-kun?
Huh?
Well, if you want a closer look, I'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
What?
Yeah, care to go for a ride? We're gonna be buds, Kosuke.
Time out! Guys, this isn't funny! These damn things off me! I swear this is all a mistake!
Kosuke-kun.
Yuko-chan! Don't let these assholes con you! Believe me! I didn't do anything wrong! Who the hell are these thugs?
Who is Yuko-chan?
Bisa
My name
nama.
is Keiko, you jerk! And to think I trusted you!
Here's the deal, Kosuke-kun. First, you're gonna cancel her debt to that bar.
But that's not even my call.
And second, they'll be returning every yen she paid.
You're out of your freaking mind!
I have a pretty good idea. And I don't think they're...
Hey! That's my phone!
Dial up that bar for me, would you?
Drop the attitude.
You don't have... Who even are you?
Some of Kamurocho's finest. Yagami Detective Agency.
You mean you're detectives?
It's a smart guy, huh? Everyone in town.
They do?
The goddamn...
Give the guy a break, Kaito-san. We're still getting our name out there.
Look, I get what you're after, but give it up. That money's as good as gone. The guy who runs that bar, ex-Tojo clan. I wasn't lying when I said he's Yakuza.
You know he's all bark.
Yeah, but he's still a crook.
Still, even an ex-Yakuza.
Got this on its own. Which numbers the bar keeps?
You really shouldn't.
Still worried about pissing off an ex-Yakuza? I'd worry more about the one
Or would you rather try it?
Sini si Kusuke dipaksa untuk menelpon si Jack yang ada di bar, guys.
Hey, Chief.
Untuk menemukan petunjuk
You wouldn't
selanjutnya.
happen to be back at the shop, would you?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Yang kan saya di bar owner, dia yang punya saya di bar, guys.
Reeling him in.
Owner dari saya di bar.
Not exactly.
No? Well, hey, at least you still got Keiko on lock. Yeah, you broads will do anything if you know how to squeeze them right.
Bastard.
Wait a minute, though. What
Nanti dia
happens when Keiko
menanyakan
brings you the
Keiko.
money?
Oh, that's simple.
Jual
First,
saja.
we take the cash off her hand.
Jadi mau
Then
uang
we slap
kita
on a last-minute late fee and send her sobbing all the way to the Stoneland.
Right. Sounds like you got it all figured out.
Wait. Why'd your voice change all of a sudden?
Nah, si owner saya
Took you
di
long enough.
mendengar ada perubahan suara. Ternyata
I
bukan si
suggest you
Kusuke yang
remember this
sedang
voice.
lawan
Because
bicara,
I'm about to
guys.
come knocking. And this time, you'll be the one paying the price.
Holy shit. You're kind of insane, man.
Sorry to break this to you, Keiko-san. Kosuke-kun had you fooled. No matter what lengths you went to for him, all he ever thought of was using you.
Di sini
You were
Kosuke
just an easy
terpaksa
mark
harus
the whole
berbohong
time.
kalau saya di
Don't get me
owner,
wrong,
guys.
Keiko-san. This did start out as
Karena
business,
untuk
but
menemukan
now I
petunjuk
see
selanjutnya.
the light. No!
That's enough out of you. Come on. Let's get you back to Genda's before the fireworks start. Trust me, you'll be safe there.
Kembang api memulai.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to see what we're gonna do to
Kita
that
balik
place.
dulu ke Genda office, guys.
It's gonna get ugly.
You mean you're going to take them on alone?
Genda office ini adalah tempat
That's
di mana
always how it
si
goes down.
Yagami
For some reason.
Let's go,
dibesarkan, guys, ya.
Keiko-san. Genda-sensei's office is just up
Dan
ahead.
di situ tempat para detektif menyelesaikan semua apa yang akan dikerjakan, guys. Itu yang dia selidiki. Bentar, guys, ini ada tukang bakso, guys. Aku mau beli bakso dulu, guys, ya. Kemurucu ternyata ada tukang bakso juga, guys. Di mana dia? Ada suara dong. Apa kalian mendengar suaranya, guys? Kalau mendengarkan suaranya berarti sama, guys. Kalau di Kemuroco ada, guys. Ternyata dia tidak terlihat, guys. Oke, kita langsung masuk saja ke Genda office, guys.
This is Genda Law, where I got my start as a lawyer. The owner, Genda-sensei, is like a father to me. He's been a well-respected figure in
Nah,
college
itu
over
si
the years.
Gendanya, guys. Nah, ini.
Genda-sensei,
Dan rambutnya udah memutih, guys, ya.
where is everyone?
Gendanya
Oh,
dalam
Sauriku
terus
and the
kemana,
company
guys.
are down at the courthouse. Those two are always putting in a hard day's work.
Nah, saudara si Genda ini udah meninggal, guys.
It's good to see you.
Dibunuh oleh si murderer.
I believe we met the other day. It was that con artist case. How'd it go? Did Yagami get that solved for you? He goes all in on his cases, but that's about his only
cerita
redeeming
di
quality.
Judgement itu
Yeah, he's really gone above and
bener-bener
beyond.
bagus sih.
Sorry to impose, Genda Sensei.
Jalannya di
Keiko-san stay here a while?
Judgement
Fine by
ini
me.
juga
Just getting
bagus
a
ya
little
sih.
too quiet
Cerita
around here anyway.
alur jalan cerita.
Speaking of which, it's rare to see the offices empty. You guys working a big case?
Anak kasusnya di Judgement itu
Big enough to keep
ya
Saori-kun and Hoshino-kun out of
polisinya itu
trouble, I
dia
suppose.
ikut masuk
Not a
ke
murder
tim
case, is it?
murderer guys.
No, it's an anti-nuisance ordinance violation.
Itu bisa dibilang dia
Oh, you mean
It's a
polisi
groping
intel
case?
sih, polisi intel yang jadi
He's a smart
murderer.
one. This happened
Ya
2
sedang
months back.
menyamar jadi
Some good Samaritans at a train station pinned down a groper who was trying to make a getaway. Wouldn't you know it, the culprit was a cop, of all things. Naturally, the press had a field day.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was all over the internet. Anything that stops the trains during rush hour makes the news.
It was all they
ini
talked
copet
about.
sih.
Probably because he was a
Kereta
policeman.
The judge is handing down the verdict today, and I don't expect he'll be pleased with it.
Terus berarti bener aja
Every
guys,
answer
dia
he's
sedang
given has been,
dikejar.
I don't recall.
Gak ada yang nolongin guys.
That'll do him any good.
Itu gak ada yang nolongin. Nah gitu bagus. Orkestrasi dulu copet yang nangkep. Dia masih mengelak bahwa salah orang katanya. Udah pasti udah membawa si ibu tersebut. Tapi si copet ini orang tua guys sih. Dan dia dibawa ke ruang sidang guys. Nah ini adalah staff-staff dari Genda Office.
Bahara-san, do you mind sitting up straight in court, please? A bad attitude isn't going to do you any favors.
Sorry son. Sorry Chan.
Does it even matter? It's over. The verdict has already been
Sorry
decided.
Chan itu
Your
adalah
demeanor still has consequences.
staff
The
dari
worse things are looking for you, the
yang
better an
masuk ke
impression you need to
Genda
make.
Office guys. Dan si Hoshino.
Leave an impression. Huh. Well, if I were the judge, I'd be happy about having an easy day on the job for once.
This is no time to be cynical either. Besides, the judge hasn't...
It's decided. Guilty is charged. This also means it's almost time for the curtain to fall until the grand finale.
What?
And so, let's get this show on the road.
All rise.
Oke, semua berdiri guys. Kepala gue gak kelihatan guys. Ini ada berarti. Kita suruh berdiri. Kita berdiri guys.
Well, like I said, you should have a verdict coming down today. We only really needed Saori-kun at the bench, but Hoshino-kun insisted on joining.
Truth be told, still can't tell when he's trying to help or when he's trying to impress her.
Then he'll need to pull out all the stops. Saori-kun's no slouch. Plus, she's got ice in her veins.
Speaking of, how'd you end up on the hook for defending an active duty officer?
Well, another firm had it on their
Bang,
first,
Bang
actually. Comro PD, they have their
Selamat
go-to
malam
guys.
Bang Chat.
Plan was to get a confession, earning the defendant a nice retirement package and a simple case dismissed.
Selamat malam
You
Bang.
mean he'd be found innocent?
Bottom line, yeah. On the condition he left the force alone.
Correct. But the plan fell apart when the cop kept insisting he didn't do it, in spite of the
Oke,
evidence
kita
stacked
sambil
against him.
simak aja guys.
So, once
bahwa
Conroe PD's
kasus apa
lawyers
yang akan
decided to
ditangani
throw
si
in the towel,
Yagami
the
ini
case
guys.
went straight to Sauriku, who just happened to take the call.
Sambil terjemahin
Makes
sedikit-sedikit
sense.
guys ya.
I'm sure they'll be back soon if you wanted to stick around.
I would, but I gotta tie up a few loose ends. But let us know if any new requests come in.
Restless as always. You ever heard of a vacation, Yagami?
That's exactly why I turned my hobby into a job. Besides, I like staying busy.
Fine.
Gue suka sibuk.
You never did listen to your elders.
Anyway, shouldn't keep Kaito-san waiting. Thanks again for looking after Keiko-san.
Ya, di sini kita balik lagi menemui si Kaito ya.
Hey, ready to wreck shop, Todd? Not gonna be any bottles of beer on the wall when we're done.
Judis, oke. Ayo kita
Let's get to
sana.
work.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kita si Kaito ini ngajakin minum guys. Minum air putih guys.
Well, this the dump you brought Keiko-chan to?
It is! So could you please just
Ini
let me go?
menanyakan bahwa dia
Not a chance.
pernah membawa
You
Keiko
get in
ke
front
ke
of this
gedung ini
before
guys.
the boss shows up.
What are you, crazy? He'd murder me on the spot! Then he'd murder you too for the...
Is that scary, huh?
Yes, actually! Not to mention all his boys!
All the more reason to put him in his place. Pricks like that need to learn how to treat a lady.
Agreed. Oh, hold on.
Bentar, telepon.
Sugiura.
Really? Could you choose a worse fucking time?
Sugiura ini
Hey there.
sama dia teman juga guys.
She's been what, half a year? Everything good over there?
Teman dari penyelidikan yang sebelumnya.
Good as it gets.
Dia adalah tim
Well,
parkour guys.
got some good news of my own I wanted to give you, man. Tsukumo-kun and I
Untuk
have our
membantu
very own
kita.
detective agency.
Wait,
Dan dia
are you
sudah
saying you
menemukan
started a
saudara
detective agency? Meaning now you're a detective.
Yep, got our own office and everything. It's in Yokohama. Didn't want to muscle in on you, sir.
Yeah.
Oke guys.
I don't know what to
Kita
say.
bertemu lagi dengan
No,
si
by Tsukumo you
Sugiura.
mean...
The one and only. At least, the only one I know. Thought his hacking might give us an edge.
Dan ini temannya dari si
Never
Yagami
figured he and I
yang
were on the
bisa,
same wavelength about stuff.
bisa dibilang hacker guys ya.
Anyway, we got a pretty big case. And to be honest, we're in a little over our heads. So that got me thinking, why don't we call up the pros so they can show us how it's done?
Do you need an answer right away? We're in the middle of the usual.
Oh yeah? More sneaky shit?
Yep, I'll tell you all about it later.
Oh, come on. Give me just a hint.
Entah
Sorry,
di
buddy.
sini ada karakter baru.
Set?
Jagoannya
let's
itu atau
roll.
enggak? Tapi yang jelas karakter-karakter yang sebelum itu ikut lagi di tim Yagami guys.
Kosuke, care to explain what the fuck's going on?
It's... not what you think.
We're here on account of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been threatened by an illegitimate business.
Oh, I see. You're the guy who had this dipshit's phone.
Yagami Detective
Oh,
Agency.
ini dia
At your service.
owner dari Shady Bar guys.
Yo, wait a sec. You the kid Matsugane-san took in?
There, you see? I told you people have heard of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito. Used to wear Matsugane myself.
Oh, I've heard plenty about you. You're a real celebrity, buddy.
A man's gotta have a reputation, right?
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape, just as dumb. Lets an amateur thief get the drop on him, then forks over the family safe. Yeah, you're a real legend.
Don't talk like you're there, jackass.
want an ape? I'm about to go ape shit here.
Come on,
Sini
man.
sedang
Give him what he
membicarakan
wants.
kisah lamanya dia
Now
di
that we're past
semua
introductions,
seri
we're here to
bersama
get
Mas
Keiko-san's
Garisan.
money. And we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that.
Mas
Just
Garisan
business.
itu adalah
I'm
bos
sure you
dari
understand.
Kaito dan Megami, guys.
Hear that, boys?
Dia selalu
Detectives
melindungi.
come to collect. You know the best part of breaking ranks with the Tojo clan? The freedom.
Ternyata di sini Tojo
No
Clan
more
masih ada,
paying
guys.
cuts to guys upstairs. Makes us even tougher.
Tojo Clan masih berdiri di sini, guys.
Cash walls. This is damn good soundproofing. Meaning whatever goes on inside stays inside.
Kita habiskan semuanya, guys.
Just how convenient that is.
You hear that, Kaito-san? He says we're free to cut loose.
Yeah. Best news I've heard all day. I'm gonna open up a can.
Oh, sebentar, ada telepon.
Hey, hold that thought a minute.
Greetings, Yagami-C. Did Sugiura-C call you a second ago?
He did, but look, Tsukumo, now's really not a good time.
Oh, so you really are just busy? He said you hung up on him, so I wanted to make sure. He didn't offend you, did he? I'd hate to think he upset you, you know? But if so, we didn't mean it. On behalf of both of us, I offer my profuse apologies.
Yep, no offense taken, man.
But you see my point, right? Sugiura-C and I are a team. Our actions reflect on each other. Any responsible member of a company, I mean, any responsible member of society, it's a matter of respect.
Okay, I get the picture. We'll continue this later.
Okay, but when is later? Should I call you back? If you have an estimate, I can set a timer. That way I'll know when it's convenient.
Berisik, guys, ya. Dia terlalu banyak cakap, langsung kita matikan.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, pretty late.
Udahlah, jangan pakai lama, guys. Kita kelarin aja.
Joker's a dead meat.
Skill enchant, oke. Bukan mudah, guys. Ini masih terlalu mudah buat pegangin. Ini, guys. Oh, tadi. Nggak dulu. Belum ada apa-apa ini, guys, ya.
Listen, I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just glad to hear they got your money back. These two are something, huh?
Oh, yes. I don't know how I could possibly repay them.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, nampaknya
Besides,
Keiko yang
those
ada
thugs paid
klien
our
kita.
service fee and then some.
Nice of them to eat the cost, huh?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing.
I take it all back. Anyway, what happened to the crooks?
If they're smart, they're skipping town. Doubt they'd reopen after how bad we wrecked the place. As for Kosuke, I made sure to tip his college off to let his little side business. Should help him rethink his life choices. So I'd say this case is closed.
Well, I've sure learned my lesson. It's a scary world out there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. From now on, I choose the place when meeting boys online. And I should probably change dating apps while I'm at it.
That's your big takeaway? Really, Keiko-chan? You're laying this all on the app, not the sketchy internet videos.
Oh, I don't think so at all. Plenty of people these days meet their match online.
It's true, Kaito-san. Apparently that's a thing now.
You see, if you don't seize the opportunity when it knocks, it won't be just the times.
Fine, fine.
Hear you loud and clear.
Jadi Keiko.
Saori-san and Hoshino-kun sure are taking their sweet time.
Now that you mention it, they should have left the courtroom a while ago.
Maybe they stopped for a quickie somewhere.
There's nothing between those two. Nothing real, anyway. These old eyes can tell that much.
Wisdom comes with age, huh?
Damn right it does. And I've got more than you kids on both counts.
You talking about Matsugane-san?
Yep. The lawyer and the Yakuza. Best of both worlds. Though we came from different backgrounds, we
Nah, ini yang
were brothers
dinamakan
in arms.
Matsugane, guys.
Both trying to make it
Matsugane
in
ini udah
Kamurocho.
meninggal, guys.
You two ought to visit his grave every now
Dibunuh
and again.
dari anak buahnya
That
juga,
goes
guys.
without saying.
Itu Joklen. Entah namanya siapa,
I guess we should get going.
I guess so.
Thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two lovebirds our regards.
Dan ternyata di sini Joklen masih berdiri. Entah dipimpin oleh siapa. Belum ketahuan. Sorry, masih curiga sama si bapak-bapak ini, guys.
The court is prepared to issue its verdict. The sentence for the defendant, Akihiro Ihara, is 6 months of penal servitude.
He's getting prison time for his first offense? Isn't it usually just probation in cases like this?
Yes.
I'm sure his attitude didn't help the situation. From the start, the evidence was stacked against him, and all he did was deny it.
If that will be all, we can proceed with the court's rationale. The defendant may be seated. You'd rather hear this standing up?
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. Oh, maybe you hadn't heard that.
What?
What the hell? What is he talking about?
Yang sedang dibicarakan. Sorry, gue nggak tahu.
I'll take that as a no. In that case, make sure you pass this along to the Kanagawa police. They'll want to know that the body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshima. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide. He deserved to die 1,000 times, but he was never even accused of a crime. No, he just went on with his life. The law let him walk. An utterly broken system.
Order in the court. The defendant shall refrain from making such outbursts. Defense, do you have an explanation for the meaning of this?
Your Honor, well...
Sorry, nampak curiga sama bapak ini.
How's that for an honest day's work? I just want to go put my feet up in the office.
Sounds like a plan. I need to get back to Sugiura, too. He was telling us about a big job.
You mean a big job for us?
Pekerjaan besar, oke
Yeah,
deh.
down in Yokohama.
Ya kami
By the
bakal
way, Sugiura and
menembus
Tsukumo, they're
Sugiura
detectives
untuk
now.
Those two
sebuah pekerjaan yang
detectives?
besar.
Good one, Todd. Wait.
Coba melihat
This game is absolute bullshit. It's like it's designed to eat your money.
Man, what a fucking scam.
Fuck this. I'm beyond pissed. I need to unload on someone's face.
Hell yeah, dude. Why don't we go give some asshole a game over?
You know I'm always down.
misi. Yang sini. Bentar dulu. Kita di sini guys. Kita bereskan. Makan tempat sampah.
What a waste.
Oke, untuknya udah kelar guys. Kita lanjut lagi. Suasana kemul itu malam-malam terlihat ramai masuk. Tapi di sana ada Yakuza lagi. Dan serunya di Judgement ini kayak itu udah langsung bisa diinfect guys.
And stay down.
Jadi terlihat begitu nampak mudah juga sih jika itu langsung di ini biasanya pas lagi misi doang ya, ada misi-misi yang besar.
What a waste.
Let's hit it.
Bentar, kita melakukan sih itu misterius guys. Sebuah itu misterius. Oke, sebentar kita coba set item. Nah, di sini adalah basic fightingnya guys. Dan ini skill-skillnya yang bisa kita ambil. Hubung kita senang banget sama Tiger ya. Tiger ini style yang menggunakan tangan guys. Kalau kaki dia menggunakan kren. Ya langkah baiknya kita ambil basic ini guys. Ini akan menambahkan maksimum darahnya guys. Maksimal darahnya ditambahkan. Kita ambil saja ini dulu. Ini juga boleh kita tambahkan lagi darahnya supaya lebih panjang darahnya guys. Sini XP nya SP nya tinggal 560 guys, jadi kurang buat kalau kita mengambil skill-skill yang ini. Ini butuhnya besar juga sih, 2,5 itu biasanya nanti bisa kita akalin guys menggunakan sebuah potion SP. Itu lumayan mahal sih harga, nanti bisa kita glitch kemudian hari guys.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito.
Dan ini adalah tempat
I wish I
tinggal
could
si
say
Yagami
keeping this place afloat was smooth sailing.
dimana dia tinggal berdua bersama
But the
Kaito.
reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get from Genda-sensei. It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical.
Dan ini brandnya juga dia udah ada. Apakah ini drone yang bisa kita gunakan? Artinya sih harusnya bisa, karena di sebelumnya juga kan gitu ya, kita menggunakan investigasi memakai drone juga.
Guess we can finally take a breather.
I wasn't I? Crazy how we ended up in our line of work.
After seeing us in action, who could blame him?
Apa ini bukti yang sih?
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right down there. And if we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detectives in town.
Oh yeah? You sure it's a legit lead?
Hey, have some faith. Would I waste your time on a bad lead?
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then should I save the details for when I see you?
Sure. When you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. Tomorrow if you can swing it. We're based in Ichincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out front. That's us. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me check my schedule.
What schedule? Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work in weeks.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Oh, right. Guess we don't want to look desperate.
Sorry, Sugira. Yeah, tomorrow works just fine.
Perfect. Man, this is gonna be so great.
Enggak mengganggu sih. Enggak mengganggu entrance screen. Oke.
Great. Oh, and Kaito-san's coming too, right?
He'll be there.
See you guys soon then.
Sugiura said he'd give us the details when we get there.
Huh. Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm really familiar with that neck of the woods.
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance to broaden our horizons.
Copyright guys. Kalau ini boleh banget nih. Keren banget. Bener-bener kayak bener-bener. Apakah ini karakter baru? Oh ini yang tadi dokter di sidang tadi. Karakter baru. Baru lagi sih main banyak. Nah ini lama-lama ini karakter baru lagi. Judgement. Jujur sih sebenarnya gue dulu habis namatin Judgement pengen buru-buru beli ini game guys, cuman masih belum kesampean dulu karena gamenya itu lumayan masih mahal guys ya buat kantong minum kayak gue guys. Jadi berhubung ada masuk ke library extra S plus ini guys, langsung gue langganan guys situ untuk klaim game ini guys. Buat yang belum tahu, yang punya PS, yang belum tahu, kalian bisa download game ini secara gratis dengan
It's not even
cara
close to Chinatown.
berlangganan
So much for us getting a
Price
decent
Plus
meal
Extra,
on this
guys.
trip, huh?
Well, then how about
Karena
on
di
the way
bulan
home we
ini
take ourselves a
dia
little
ini
detour?
digratisin guys.
Maybe.
Dengan
Sukumo's
cara
place is
berlangganan
way
ini.
out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Nah, kalau beli gamenya langsung itu masih dibilang mahal juga guys. Nanti cukup langganan aja lu bisa download nih game guys. Oh ya, langganan berapa bang? Langganannya itu sekitar berapa ya? 130 untuk 1 bulan guys. Plus ekstra. Oh ya, lupa kita tandain dulu nih. Sini. Kita ke Yokohama guys, Yokohama 99. Berarti di sana kita melanjutkan misinya lagi. Mungkin kita bertemu Sugiura di sana guys.
Yo, hold up a sec, Doc. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason.
Di sini ada anak sekolah yang kurang
It's a
ajar
free
guys.
country, isn't it?
Seperti melewati paksaan guys.
What gives?
Jangan
You just
dikira
kicked my
guys.
sign over!
That was the
Seperti
wind,
sekolah
man.
mengambil
Big old gust
adegan
just
guys.
came through, right?
Ini sangat tidak
Crazy.
baik guys.
Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Sangat tidak baik
Agreed.
guys.
So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Maka kita harus menegur mereka
You're
guys.
thinking what I'm thinking, aren't
Kayaknya
you?
perlu nih. Kita harus menegur
Do you have to
mereka.
ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
Goddamn brats!
I got that one. He called us goddamn brats. You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back!
You want it back?
Ingin kembali.
I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole.
Ternyata anak muda ini sebenarnya ya enggak.
Let's go.
Let's go. Di sini kita menggunakan teknik baru, style baru guys. Oke, di sini kita ada style baru yaitu menggunakan tangan dan kaki guys. Aduh, sampai lupa kita harus kelarin tutorial objektif. Kita bertahan selama 5 kali guys. Dilakukan reving 3 kali dan membuat musuh takut guys menggunakan segitiga. Nah kayak gitu guys ya. Nah gitu ya. selesai buat dia takut ya. Satu kali lagi kita mengkonekkan sudah selesai. Sekarang kita bisa selesaikan. Ini adalah teknik kedua tangan dan kaki guys. Ini style baru sebenarnya tulis Judgement ini. Kayaknya itu X-nya itu masih basic ya, tadi rosot itu.
That stings like a bitch. For fuck's sake, these guys are monsters.
Bukan dari style tapi dari basic.
Was that Aikido just now?
Kita berhasil membuat anak muda itu pergi dan tidak menyerang
It's more my own thing, really. Figured I'd find a way to hold back for
yang
punks
punya
like that.
restoran tersebut guys.
Here, this came from one of those kids. Your call what to do with it.
You really didn't have to, but thank you.
Di sini Yagami menyerahkan kartu nama guys.
Those were students from Serio High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
Tinggal hubungi Yagami guys.
Rats.
They'd learn some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza, not to mention those Yokohama Liomon gangsters. Those kids wouldn't dare to mess with them.
So they're selective about their targets.
Yes, they'll only harass you if they think they'll get away with it.
Think they'll be back for more?
I certainly hope not. Anyway, I sure am glad you stopped by. Come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever intervened. I take it you're not from around here?
Yeah, but we might end up staying. For a while at least. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there right now.
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
That's alright. If anything, we should get going.
Sure. Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Oke, sini kita dapat sarung tangan guys. Tentang ini semacam equipment yang bakal bisa kita gunakan guys, bakal membantu defense, attack ya, seperti game RPG guys ya. Di sini kita melanjutkan lagi ke Yokohama 99 guys. Kita salah jalan sini guys. Coba kita lihat mapnya dulu deh. Mapnya ini juga kayaknya terlihat lebih lebar dari game Judgement guys ya. Lokasi sama di Kamurocho juga, cuman lebih lebar kalau dibandingkan dengan Judgement.
Yokohama 99. Yeah, that's the place.
Whoa, not too shabby, guys.
Langsung saja kita masuk ke Yokohama 99. Ada apa aja di sini? Iya benar, Sugiro dan pemain warnet guys. Makoto Shikumo ini dia temen banget main warnet guys. Sampai nggak pulang-pulang.
First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office.
Ini ada informan dari si Yagami.
Shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a
Dan
little
si
quicker,
Sugiro
actually.
ini adalah
Well, I'd say thief
seorang
isn't very
parkour
fair.
guys.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't
Yang
doing it to
hobi
line my
memanjat
own
manjat
pockets,
hidung
right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
Dan sekarang dia menjadi
The place is nice, though.
investigator di Yokohama
It's kind of familiar,
Seven.
even.
It should be. You're our
Bersama
inspiration,
si Kumo.
Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal. For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the
Jadi nggak
detective talk
manual
is
lagi
maybe go
guys.
a little over.
Si Kumo
I'm
ini.
sure it'll work itself out.
Dia udah punya
It's all
laptop
good.
bahkan sekarang.
Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with... What do you think? Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give you a hint. It's not a...
So, it's specific to
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfit.
Well, we did just hear about the Yokohama Liu mob. They're a gang, right?
Yeah,
Kayaknya dia ada
Yokohama
juga
Liu.
kamu.
Whatever. But they're stirring up
Actually,
shit.
we haven't run into any gang... No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous.
Keren.
I'll just tell you, sometimes parents ask, fairly often, they want these
They'll
books.
also want to hold this...
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in... Research shows that boys, this leads to outbursts scientifically. This potent...
Yeah.
That would apply specifically to...
With girls, it's the oxytocin, for instance.
And then
Scientists...
it's not always a bad...
Indeed. Did you know it was... Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal support. So you could kind of say the survival and reproduction of our species was largely oxytocin at work. After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone. However, this intense social need bore a dark side. Individuals who failed to contribute were shunned and eventually condemned. Let's say there was a villager who never put in his fair share. All he did was eat the crops. If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village was on the brink of starvation.
By then, it'd be too late.
Precisely. That's why these offenders were punished. Primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, a necessary measure for society's greater good. And societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who endured in the long run. To put this into focus, these people are our direct ancestors.
So from a science perspective, modern-day bullying is just primitive?
More like it's hardwired into our nature.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
I wouldn't chalk it up to just that. However, we humans do tend to reject what's foreign to us. Whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of punishment. All over the world, no matter where or when.
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the field work.
Makes sense.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the offender. In those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with dopamine, triggering an instant rush of pleasure. In other words, serving justice can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
Sure. But that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive, Yagami-shi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the manpower?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned. That said, he also requires us to be discreet.
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes per grade, making 18 in total. So approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiurashi and I couldn't possibly vet them alone.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help.
For a couple of rookies, you sure have it together.
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, by the way. Think of it as a little welcoming party. The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there, that'd be great.
Sure. You didn't have to do that.
Let's hit it.
Kyoinro. Kita suruh pergi ke Kyoinro. Di mana Kyoinro? Chinatown. Jadi ada di Chinatown. Kita naik taksi aja untuk memutuskan ke taksi. So. Ada sesuatu di sini. Scorpion. Salah gedung guys. Salah gedung.
Kyoinro. Looks like this is it.
Oke, kita pakai kamera. Ini juga sih normal aja. Lalu pecah-pecah anjir. Nah, gini aja kali ya.
Are you almost here, Yagamishi? We went ahead and sat down.
Actually, we're right out front.
Excellent. Just give the host my name.
Will do.
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe not too long ago? He sure has come a long way.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll leave us in the dust.
Oke. Normal aja tanpa efek chroma key.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagamishi and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Ah, yes. Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing your praises. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of the private high school, Seirino, if you've heard of it.
Oh, di kepala sekolahnya guys. Kepala sekolah Seirino.
Isn't that where those kids were from?
Mungkin ini.
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Something the matter?
We actually ran into some of your students today.
Mungkin saja
There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker and recording it on their phone.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we did. Had to knock a little sense into those brats.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap and tell it like it is?
Because that would be unprofessional, Kaito-san.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
Certainly, yes. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and each situation is unique. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or, if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concerns promptly enough? I believe the key is prevention. Stop bullying before it starts.
And you're hiring
Dan
detectives
dia
to help?
ingin memberhentikan
Oh,
bullying
yes.
guys.
See, as this thought was
Jadi
dawning,
anak itu
I
melakukan
happened
bullying
across a
terhadap
sign. Yokohama 99, it read.
yang punya
I
restoran
visited your webpage,
di
actually,
tempat
and
mana
I
tadi ya?
discovered just how well-versed you were at this very
Tempat
matter.
tadi lah pokoknya gitu.
At that moment, I knew fate was guiding my hand.
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
Kalau bullying
In
itu
most
tidak boleh
situations
guys
we've
ya.
dealt with, we knew who the
Dari
problem
itu
was
ini
beforehand.
ya
All we
kami
needed to do was get the evidence.
membicarakan tentang
But in this case, we
bullying
don't even know if there's a bully in the first
anak-anak
place.
sekolah tadi.
Hence why we called in the
Dan
reinforcements.
di sini dia ingin
So,
menghentikan
I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of
aksi
course.
bullying
We're
tersebut.
going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur. This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and present our initial
Dan di sini
analysis.
dia akan
Nothing
melakukan
beats a
2
good
minggu
old-fashioned spy cam.
untuk memantau aksi
Yes,
bullying
but if one of
tersebut
these spy cams were found, the
dengan
whole operation could be
menyembunyikan sebuah
compromised.
kamera tersembunyi di
As such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior, ensuring these cameras remain hidden.
Damn, you make me want to hire us.
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or teachers can know. Do I have that correct?
You do. I believe the more people who know, the more likely it is this will get out.
tinggal
At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san
menunggu saja
has
nanti
tackled
dari
many a
kepala
difficult
sekolah
case in
tersebut
Kansas.
memasangkan
I'm
beberapa
glad to
kamera
have such a
tersembunyi di
reliable
sini
detective on the job.
untuk melihat
You have my full
kegiatan-kegiatan anak-anak
confidence
yang
and backing.
tadi melakukan bullying tersebut guys.
They just keep raising the bar on us, don't they?
So, Yagamishi, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman, now's your chance.
Hey, good idea. You might learn a thing or two from watching the master at work.
Way to put me on the spot, guys. But might as well.
Apa ini? Kelihatan guys. Bullying, jika bullying ditemukan, lalu apa? Saya pikir jika aku tindak apa ini guys, nggak kelihatan tulisan. Sebentar kita pindahin dulu kali ya. Kita pindahin dulu ya. Kita pindahin kamera di sebelah mana nih yang lebih enak. Bentar kita pindahin kamera dulu guys. Ini malingin. Ke sini aja kali ya. Ke sini kah? Ini ke sini guys. Sini aja. Malingin. Malingin juga ini. Bentar. Sini kali, sini aja deh. Pergi begitu jauh sebagai detektif. Apa yang akan kita tanyakan ke kepala sekolah? Mungkin jika bullying ditemukan, lalu apa gitu kan?
In the event we do uncover bullying, what action would you take?
Of course, we would provide appropriate counseling, in addition to notifying the local authorities.
Wouldn't that mean increasing the teacher's workload? Interviewing students, filling out paperwork. That could lead to making people not want to bother reporting it.
Sad to say, I can't rule out that possibility. The teachers have so much on their plate as it is. I doubt they'd volunteer to look for any extra trouble. That is why we must strike at the root of it.
What if you offered your staff a bonus for catching any bullies in the act? I know that'd motivate me.
You don't think that'd backfire?
Actually, it might be worth considering. But the fact of the matter remains, bullying has no perfect solution.
Kita
So, we never actually resolved this, but we did get into a scuffle with your students. No one got hurt, but how do you feel about that?
Well, I'm afraid I have to remain ignorant of that.
Fine. But let me tell you one thing. Next time I see your students harassing someone, it's gonna be lights out. And kitty gloves are off.
That also part of the Yagami Detective Agency package?
Good, we keep going. Kingdom. Inilah.
Could you elaborate on why you're going the detective route for this?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow any worse.
And it's not enough for the teachers to be on full alert?
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid I can't fully trust whatever they jot down on some report.
Dan terjadi untuk membuat sekolah guru kredibilitas guru.
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your teacher's reports. Why is that?
Dia harus mendengarkan
Human error,
laporan
I
gurunya,
suppose. Behavior can be ambiguous, and it is difficult to notice every little detail.
Your first response seemed to hint at something else.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it did.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Where should I begin? You see, folks, it has been almost 4 years since the suicide of one of our students. Poor boy hung himself at home.
You mean because he was being bullied?
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but they never turned up anything. Neither did the court.
Wait, you were taken to court?
Yes. One of the students' parents filed a lawsuit. Now, there were online postings that may or may not have hinted at bullying. But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in the clear.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't. But I may have been too far removed from the classroom to say that in good faith. Every day I watch our students come to school, and what I see are young, happy kids. They're all so full of life, with bright futures ahead. However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers. Everyone assumes it's a mental health issue.
The hell? Don't tell me he got picked on too.
That could have been the case, but I didn't get enough details to say for sure. From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting along quite well with the students. But I later heard his family had reported him missing.
Latar belakangan, seorang guru hilang. Ada sebuah kontroversi di sekolah, guys.
At the end of the day, I'm asking you to shed light on the darkness that's plagued my school.
Tapi itu kadang tahu di situ.
That is why I went the detective route.
Itu kenapa si kepala sekolah menginginkan detektif untuk kelarin kasus ini, guys.
I think this conversation has been enlightening. Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
Mungkin Sukumo bisa membantu kita, guys.
What else is there?
Kasus ini.
I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
Karena Sukumo
That would
ini
be
dia ahli
fine.
dalam
All right then.
sosial,
Time
guys.
to dig in or what?
Are you really
Selain
pretending we
itu,
waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
You call this
terus lancar
nibbling?
di internet.
Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can handle this heat.
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap.
Don't you worry about that, Yagamishi. The bill's on us. It's your welcoming party, remember?
In that case. Excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
Info sudah ditambahkan di kasus kita di sini ada kasus tentang sekolah serius guys. Oke. Ini ditambahkan di kasus
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realized that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course. Freshly laundered and ready for duty. As you may recall, only the chairman is aware of our investigation. We must therefore deceive both student and faculty.
Sounds like a plan to me. For now, let's call it a night.
You've got a point there. In any case, try to make yourselves at home. Apologies in advance if you find our amenities wanting. I'm a night owl, so my work's just starting. I recommend you get some sleep for tomorrow. If you want to close your eyes for a bit, the couch is surprisingly comfortable.
Akan dimulai besok. Oke, kita tidur dulu guys.
Huh?
Sucks. Ternyata yang dibeli segiranya skateboard rusak guys.
Yeah.
No way.
Jangan. Kita skip aja soalnya ini ada di subclass ya. Dapat terakhir.
Hey.
Yeah.
Apa yang ditemukan Sukuma guys? Ternyata sudah figur guys.
Huh?
Hanya sudah figur.
Nah. Yeah.
Can you?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, berarti dia kalau menekan X itu udah menekan skateboard guys, ini lari lagi. Nah, kayak gini guys. Spam X untuk mempercepat laju skateboard. Bulat untuk lompat, F1 untuk working, untuk tembok. Kita bisa tembok. Terus R1. Oh, satu untuk jalan. Satu. Wih, kan oke, jalan. Masih lagi. Oh, ternyata lagi di jalan. Pas lagi di jalan.
Excuse me.
Bisa ngikut skateboard. 2000 harganya. Harganya 2000 yen. Berarti itu udah barang limited edition, mas. Dan tinggal terima, mas. Dan action
No way.
video.
Let's go.
Oke, kita masih bangun. Di sini Skumo sangat senang banget guys.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh. Are you serious?
200.000 untuk satu figure.
I owe you one.
Ternyata bakal dijual lagi guys. Dia beli dengan harga 2000, lalu dia jual dengan 300.000. Luar biasa.
Yagamishi, remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday? You'll need to put one on before we go. They should be a perfect fit. After all, there's no information I can't find, body measurements included.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to miss a detail.
Sini kita harus lakukan penyamaran. Jadi seorang reparasi AC guys. Dan ini adalah gedung sekolah dari Sheriff. Oh bukan, sejak kira. Oke men, 4 orang. Kita buka dia berempat di sini. Menyamar menjadi tukang reparasi AC. Kita menuju ke sekolah Sheriff.
What's up with those guys? They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Seiryo High. Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry. No case is too big or too small. We always swing for the fences. Ain't that right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
Langsung aja kita menuju taksi guys. Kita menuju ke Sheriff High School. High School itu berarti SMA kan? Setara SMA ya High School. Ini dia gedung sekolahnya guys.
Ah, you must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
Yeah, they are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school. The schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. Let's head there.
Bahwa misi kita adalah memasang kamera tersembunyi guys di sini di gedung-gedung sekolah ini.
It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams do we have?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
Oke guys, kita ubah dulu.
Could, but that might draw extra attention. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing alone. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yagami-shi. That reminds me of something. When a con man pretends to be a cop, they'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy, unless you're a natural skeptic. All that is to say, Yagami-shi knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest? Where are they, anyway?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees, to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely to strike.
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, huh? You're looking at a natural, buddy.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I blush.
All right, guys, I think it's time for action.
Okay, Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around opposite us.
Affirmative.
Sini kita menyebar guys. Kita
We
bersama
only got 10 cameras, so we gotta use them
bersama dengan
smart.
kita. Kita menuju ke gedung sekolah.
Of course, the shoe lockers. Bet all kinds of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where you drop love letters.
Dude, what?
Look, whatever. All I'm saying is, this place is worth at least 3 cameras.
That many? Just for the lockers?
Yep. See, the school never has that many blinds. So when you do find one, make it special.
After that, sure, let's do it.
Ayo kita lakukan. Oke, kamera ini ditempelkan di 3 tempat guys.
Tsukumo reporting in. I see you've set up a few cameras already. Feed is coming in nice and clear. You guys are doing awesome.
Thanks. How's things on your end?
We just finished with the back of the gym. Next up is the classroom building.
Copy that.
All right, Tak. Just follow my lead.
Oke, kita ikutin. Oke, itu guys.
The boys will handle this floor. So let's go up one more.
Gotcha.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs. Pushing someone down them ruins their day pretty quick.
You think it's really that often? Still, it is a blind spot.
Yep. Close corners make for poor visibility, making this a #1 choice among assholes.
You don't say.
All right. Then let's get a camera here.
Oke, itu memasang di tangga, guys.
All right. Let's move up to the next floor.
Kita naik ke lantai 2. Nah, di sini lebih bagus.
Yagami-shi, are you perhaps on the second floor?
Yeah, we're about to start setting up.
Okay, we're almost done with the first floor, and we'll be heading to the east building after. I think we can handle that all on our own. So can you finish up the second and third floors here?
Timur.
Sure, not a problem.
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I take the second floor and you do the third?
Works for me.
Gimana kita mulai tempat yang bagus, guys. Oke, kita cari tempat yang bagus lagi untuk memulai penginstalan. Ini kita angkat deh lantai 2. Oh, ternyata baru lantai 1 ya. Tadi lantai dasar. Pasang lagi di daerah tangga. Itu melakukan spot lainnya. Baru ada bis. Ini rumah laki-laki, guys. Toilet laki-laki. Oke. Sepertinya kita pasang kamera di toilet laki-laki, guys. Baiklah. Saya temukan spot lainnya. Kayaknya yang dipasang ini banyak juga ya kamera. Tangga lagi lah. Bersih.
Looking for something, pal? God, I'm busy, in case you couldn't tell.
Pertama tekan L3 untuk mengganti observation mode. Kamu akan pergi observation view. Tahan R2 untuk melihat lebih dekat tentang area. Lalu ketika kamu melihat, tekan X. Oke, kita menggunakan observation dulu. Observation mode. Mencari spot yang bagus, guys. Apakah di sepatu bapak-bapak ini? Seperti di lampu. Oh, enggak juga. Atau di baliknya. Kan juga, guys. Di pojok sini. Kan juga. Coba kita naik ke atas. Oh, nggak bisa naik ke atas. Seharusnya pojokan sini sih bagus ya. Atau di mana? Pintu. Lampu nggak bisa. Taruh di mana guys? Pintu bisa juga. Railing tangga. Railing tangga udah nggak dapet guys. Di jendela bisa juga guys. Kita harus menaruh kemana? Lampu sini kan? Bukan juga. Di sini. Coba kita lanjut ngobrol dulu deh.
Sounds to me like you want to get reported. Slacking on the clock. What a winner.
Pal, way to be a jackass. Who says I'm slacking off? We're allowed to take breaks anytime. That's any of your business.
Dia tidak bisa diajak negosiasi guys. Jadi kita hanya bisa sampai di sini. Jadi kayak ada ngebling di sini. Nggak bisa nembus ya. Di sini guys. Ini di dalam botol.
Here, 1,000 yen. Questions asked. That'll cover a pack of smokes, maybe 2.
You're saying I should take this?
Well, yeah. Kinda sucks asking you to move on your break.
You know, you're not such a bad guy. In all honesty, the budget's been tight this month.
Kita lanjutkan untuk menaruh. Di situ. Kita zoom kamera. Sekarang kita balik lagi ketemu ke itasan.
Kaito-san, I'm done setting up the 3rd floor.
Same. I've hit up every blind spot I can think of. Thing is, I've still got 2 cameras left. Maybe this tight corridor might be good. Teachers probably pass by without a second glance.
Kaito-san, don't you think we should be installing these in classrooms? Isn't that where bullying primarily takes place?
You might be right about that. But we couldn't cover every classroom if we wanted to, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice to see you putting so much thought into this.
So, as professionals, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We should set this camera up wherever we can get the broadest view. How about the ceiling in the middle of the hall? Then we'll see everyone going in and out of class. Okay, Tuck, I'm gonna give you a boost. So make sure you find a good spot for that thing, okay?
Uh-huh. You know, we totally could have done this during recess. Everyone's just staring at us.
Too late to whine now. Just do what you gotta do and be done with it.
Itu dia guys, ini dia kompeten bullying guys yang kita temui di depan restoran itu.
You saw them, right? Those kids who started trouble at the restaurant.
You noticed too, huh?
Classroom 2-2.
Sounds like we got some bullies in there for sure. That'll be a prime spot for the last camera.
All right. Just make sure they don't see your face.
Itu sudah kelasnya dia guys, jadi kita masuk, kita pasang CCTV di sini.
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Oh.
Sorry to be in your way, ma'am. We won't take long.
I understand, but nobody notified me we'd have any interruptions.
Yeah, and nobody notified us this school hired such
Dan di
gorgeous
sini kita menggunakan jurusnya guys.
You know what? I don't seem to recognize either of you. Probably because our usual repairmen were here just last month.
Can't say I know anything about that. We're just here doing our job, man.
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not ma'am, and you're in my classroom. Forgive me, but who may I ask called you here?
Nama yang bagus. Apa yang harus aku katakan? Engkau mesan.
It was the chairman who called us in. I had assumed all teachers were notified.
Oh, the chairman. Well, I suppose I should leave it at that then, hmm?
Well, when you say it like that...
Did he make this appointment with you directly?
Yep, he sure did. So, thank you for your business.
And I'm sure our chairman gave you his name?
His name? Oh, well, that would be...
Okuda-san.
Okuda-san. How could I forget?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry for being so rude.
No problem. By the way, anyone ever tell you how stunning you are? I'd say you're just my type. My dream gal, even.
What?
Ignore him, please. Like I said, we'll get this done quick and be out of your hair.
Di sini kita sudah memasang kamera ketiga, kamera terakhir guys.
Sorry again for the disturbance. We'll be going now.
Oke, semua kamera sudah terpasang. Apakah dia mencurigai kita guys?
The hell was that, Kaito-san? You forget we're working here?
Yeah, but man, that chick's the spitting image of a teacher I had a crush on. One of my few good school memories.
What, so that makes me the bad guy?
All right. Back to work. I get it.
This is Tsukumo reporting in. Yagamishi, please respond.
Hey man, we just finished setting up the cameras.
Good, so did we. Could you and Kaito-san meet us at the gymnasium then? It's empty at the moment. I thought we might as well check the camera feed and discuss what to do moving forward.
Got it. Then we'll see you at the gym.
Sekarang kita ke gym guys untuk memantau. Hindi, kita sudah izin.
Excellent work, gentlemen. All cameras are fully operational.
So, now all we do is sit back and watch?
Something like that, yes. By the way, Yagamishi, I noticed you installed a camera in a classroom. Did you find a lead there or something?
Yeah, that classroom had those problem kids from yesterday. Thought they'd be worth keeping an eye on.
Aha. Well, nothing unusual's turned up yet.
Guess we'll have to watch and wait. If there's any bullying happening at this school, this is a surefire way to find out.
Wrong as it is, there's something about smoking in school that makes it feel twice as good.
You're awfully nostalgic today, Kaito-san.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one. Plus, I dropped out after a year.
Uh-oh. Guys, check this out. I think we may have found something.
Kita cek lagi.
What is it?
This is the classroom where Yagamishi set up the camera. Class 2-2.
Oh,
Them again. Now they're picking on a girl.
Yang melakukan bullying lagi guys di dalam kelas.
Whoa, did you see that?
Ini sangat tidak boleh ditiru guys ya. Sangat tidak boleh ditiru.
Writing something on her? With a permanent marker?
Yo, Tom, let's go kick the shit out of those punks. No way I'm letting that slide.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Ya,
Hold on, Yagami-san.
What now?
Looks like they got what they came for. They're already leaving the classroom.
Seperti dia meninggalkan kelas.
Man, why's nobody helping her? It's like they don't even want to see it.
Tidak ada yang membantu.
This doesn't involve you.
Let's go,
Mungkin di sana
Kaito-san.
pada takut
I want to see
sama
what happened with my own
guys.
2 eyes.
Yeah.
I suppose we should report this to our client. I didn't expect to find anything this quickly, though. But now, we have irrefutable evidence that bullying is real here at Serio. We'll have to take this up with the chairman and see how we should proceed.
Ya, kelewatan. Ada disampaikan anak tadi guys. Dia di bawah.
That's her. The girl we saw on camera.
Let's get a little closer and see how she's doing.
Kita lihat lebih dekat lagi guys.
What the? Suspicious.
Ini kode.
Hey.
Dia cara tanda tangannya guys. Dan ini menggunakan spidol permanen guys. Tanda permanen.
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagamishi.
Yeah, what's up?
I've just reported our findings to the chairman. Could you meet us here? His office is on the 3rd floor of the east building.
On our way.
Tiga. Sebelah timur gedung guys. Kita bisa gunakan lift di sini.
Too fast.
Ini adalah ruang kepala sekolah, guys.
Please come in.
Huh? You're that teacher.
Sawa-sensei, wasn't it? To what do we owe the pleasure?
All of these men are detectives?
Yes, and I'd like you to keep their identities a secret. These gentlemen here are Yagami-san and Kaito-san.
I see. Very well then.
I've explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for Class 2-2. Why don't you both have a seat?
I knew something was wrong. But I could never put my finger on what.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club. And so are all those kids surrounding her.
I wonder if that's where the bullying started.
Sawa-sensei, you mentioned noticing something was wrong?
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out of here. The video we took has all you need.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For one thing, it would be quite problematic to use this video as evidence.
True. The school can't just come out and say we've been recording your kids without consent.
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot treat this lightly.
You're not saying we should look the other way, are you?
Hey, last night you said the total opposite, man.
If you intend to cover this up, let me just begin by saying...
No one is suggesting we cover it up.
Then we need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge Koda-san could be. There's a chance. What if she does something drastic before tomorrow?
Pardon me for saying so, but bullying is rarely resolved by the victim and the perpetrator coming to a mutual agreement. Thus, a third party must intervene.
I presume you read that in a book somewhere. I can tell you from experience that no victim finds it easy to open up about their situation. Not to family, friends, anyone. It takes a tremendous amount of courage for a bullied child to come forth and seek help. So if we, as outsiders, are to intervene, we must consider the ramifications.
Even so...
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Come on, Talk. That's not like you. Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes. And you're just gonna watch them sink?
What I'm saying is, we have to put a stop to the bullying without getting the whole school involved. What started in that classroom will end in that classroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy. Tell me, where does all this confidence come from?
You think there's a real chance we could pull this off, Yagami-san?
I do. Can you bring up that video again?
Sure. One moment.
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Really? And by all means, detective, enlighten us.
You don't have to be so condescending.
Nope. She's got a point. You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big secret you're talking about?
Bagaimana untuk menghentikan bullying?
It's Koda-san. She needs to be the one taking initiative to break out of her situation.
Were you even listening? The chairman just said it takes tremendous courage for a victim to speak up.
So what? You're saying we should sit on our asses and watch this kid get pushed around more? Then what did we come all the way out from Kamurocho for?
Maybe that wasn't the right way of putting it. Let me rephrase. If we spread this footage on the internet, it'll draw all kinds of criticism. And that criticism could lead to support.
Surely you jest. Doing that would blow things far out of proportion. I can't imagine Koda-san would want that. And certainly neither would I. I'd be lambasted all over the media. Did I hire detectives who specialize in worst-case scenarios?
Yo, you hear that talk? He's not so hot on that guy.
Yeah, you're telling me. I should have given it a little more thought. It's those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem, but aren't doing anything to help.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their way, you're their next target. Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved? Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Again, something like that would only spread the issue. And that would only bring more pain to Koda-san. Tell me, what is your suggestion, Yagami-san?
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these bullies. On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest, or pretend not to notice, because remember, that's the safest thing to do. But deep down, it kills them to see it.
Yeah, no shit.
So if the class could just express that, the pressure would then shift to the bullies. We have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice, of social law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant social exile?
Oh, I can see how you arrived there.
All right, so where do we come
in? We come in by giving the bystanders a voice. We're gonna be the spark that lights a fire. After all, the first voice matters the most.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini-speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit I don't really grasp the plan here.
I don't blame you. I honestly can't say it'll work, but I think it's worth a shot.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's out.
Chairman, I don't know what these detectives are planning, but I'll tell you this right now. I refuse to stand idly by while a student gets pushed to the breaking point.
Do you remember what I told you about the student who committed suicide? That affected Sawa-sensei profoundly. Perhaps she blames herself for being unable to prevent it, whatever the cause may be.
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school, I don't want to let her down. So please, help her, Yagami-san. Help us all.
How's it coming along, Yagami-shi? No complications, I presume?
So far, so good. Looks like most of the students have gone home.
Do you have the speakers I gave you?
Yep, you're just what I needed. You're the man, Tsukumo.
Heh. how about we save the praise for after our plan works out?
Anybody in the classroom right now?
In class 2-2? Let me check. Now that's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting a signal. Something might be blocking the lens?
All right. I'll check it out on the way.
Berarti ada kamera yang rusak, guys. Ditambah. Kita cek di lantai 2. Tunggu lantai 2, kameranya ada yang rusak, guys. Entah ada yang nyalain itu.
How does it look, Yagamishi? Anything unusual?
Let's find out. Huh? The heck is this?
Did you find something?
Yeah, a sticker on the lens.
Yagamishi, behind you!
There he is! That's the pervert who set up the hidden camera! See, when you find a hidden camera, your first thought is to take it down. That's wrong. What you do instead is block the lens. That way, when the perv finally notices, he goes back to fix it and bam! Caught in the act.
I get it, Amasawa. Just stay back. Hey, what is it you're doing over there?
I told you, he's trying to peep on us.
Oh, wow, that girl's pretty sharp. Looks like we've been caught red-handed.
Come on, let's catch him already. Stop!
Hey, wait!
Are you safe, Yagamishi? Seems like you're in a bit of a pinch.
Yeah, you think?
Bentar.
Crap.
Kita seorang melihat kita, guys.
Yagamishi, you should see a ladder that goes up to the gym's roof. That's my advice.
Got it.
Don't panic, but the school just contacted security. Several guards are en route to your location.
Great. Just what I needed.
Dari sini ada item, guys. Trainer. Trainer ini kayak apa ini, guys?
Looks like you've made it to the rooftop.
Where have you been watching from this whole time?
From the drone, Yagamishi. I found a spot that's pretty inconspicuous. From here, use the drone as a guide and jump from that route toward the classroom. You're gonna have to clear a big gap.
Right. I'll try not to die.
Long jump. Lebih cepat untuk melakukan long jump, guys. sempat jauh.
Yagamishi, it looks like some of the guards have arrived. You think you can make it out of there?
I'll have to somehow.
What? Even after
Yeah, I should be able to make a clean getaway.
Are you serious?
It'll be fine. All I have to do is not get caught, right?
You know very well I'm weak to... But for the glory of Yokohama, let's get this
All right, let's go.
Kita di sini akan memasang sebuah speaker dengan cara
Like I
sembunyi-sembunyi,
said,
guys.
I should be able to help you get to your destination without incident. Make
Jadi
sure you don't lose that
ini
earpiece,
diawasi
okay?
oleh
Got
security,
it.
guys.
Counting on you, Tsukumo. Okay, makes sense. Damn. Not happening. And this was the shortest route to Class 2, too.
Nothing we can do but find another route. Give me a moment.
Oke, kita
Yagamishi,
jalan lagi,
seems
guys.
the rooftop might be a more viable option. Let's abandon this route and try it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense waiting for the guards to just give up their posts. Let's check out the rooftop. I see now. The hell? Another roadblock?
My apologies. I'm afraid that was a blind spot.
Well, shit.
Yagamishi, how many guards are there?
Just one.
Just one? Now, in that case, let's just get that guard out of your way.
You got a plan?
Of course. Yagamishi, it's time to put that thing I gave you to use.
You mean this ball or whatever? What does it even do?
It's kind of like one of those anti-theft balls, actually. You fill that ball with powder or liquid and throw it at your target to blind them.
Right. So what's inside this thing?
Oh, just some peppers.
Peppers?
Ke arah mukanya dia
Is this really
dia
gonna
akan
work?
bisa melihat, guys.
Now, don't doubt the magician. Just take my word
Ini
for
akan
it.
efek
Let it
lin
fly.
tuh, membuat mata dia buram, guys. Nah, seperti itu, guys, ya. Langsung saja bisa keluar dari rooftop.
Damn.
What did I tell you? But, Yagamishi, that only works once. You'll have to procure a refill on your own.
Yeah, got it.
Saya bener deh lewat sini, guys. Dan di sini kita dikejutkan kenapa di atas rooftop banyak orang, guys. Dan itu di security, guys. Kita pura-pura jalan seperti biasa, guys, agar tidak dicurigai. Buset, man. Ternyata tidak boleh terlihat di depan, guys. Apakah security itu bergerak? Kalau bergerak, kita tunggu gerakan selanjutnya, guys, baru kita bisa melewatinya. Nah, itu dia. Oke, terus ada satu lagi di sana. Tunggu. Udah guys, kemungkinan dia bakal balik arah lagi sih. Enggak lihat deh.
Tsukumo, can you hear me? If I keep going down this way, I'll just end up back at the scene from earlier, right?
The landing where you were accused of being a pervert? Yes, that's correct.
You have any idea how it's looking right now?
I'll take a look. There's no sign of that sharp girl who framed you.
Oh, then I'm good to go.
There is one
Yeah, piece of...
Ya, di sini ada sesuatu lagi. Coba buka tisu guys, tisu gulung. Oke, kita guna tepung. Nggak bisa. Oke, udah ketahuan. Wah, shit. Dari jauh sini lagi guys. Seperti waktunya sudah menunjukkan pukul 1 malam guys. Maka dari itu kita sudah sampai di sini guys. Mungkin besok kita akan lanjutkan lagi di jam yang sama, di jam yang sama guys. Stay tune terus. Thanks for watching. Jangan lupa like, comment, share, and subscribe guys. See you next video. Bye bye.